December 12th, 2016. It is pretty warm here today. It's probably 45 out today, which is probably one of the warmest days we're going to have this week. It's supposed to get down in the 20s again. I think tomorrow's going to be another nice day, but then it's going to drop down in the 20s. But anyway, going to call for a no heat call. I did work on his house before. This guy's got a bunch of zones, radiant heat type of setup over here. A lot of circulators, so it's kind of a ritzy area. I'm going down here now and see what I can do. See if I can fix it for the guy. It says the circulator's bad, so I don't know. I'm not gonna rush the judgment until I get there and check it. Guy said the master bedroom's not working, the circulator. He says the circulator's bad. I have done a job with this, put antifreeze in the system before. So it's on the radiant heat side. The master bedroom. Living room, bar, dining room, sunroom, laundry and bed and kitchen. This one here is, that's an injector. See what these other ones are over here. Master bedroom, that's the one. That must be the one. Boiler primary. This is the one for the boiler. What do we got here? This must be a master bedroom number 2. It's probably this control here, I'm thinking. I can follow this line up here and find out where it goes. We'll jump out TT. He said it's got so he wants me to turn the thermostat on with my phone. It's like, nah, I'll just jump it out over here. So let me see what's going on with this. Pull that out. We'll jump out TT. I gotta be careful not to fall because it's kind of in a weird spot here. I don't like working over a pit like that. It looks like I need to flip the ladder here. This is the one right here. What is this? It's this one right here. That's the second. That's zone 2. Jump out zone 2, jump out the thermostat. We'll see if it works. You guys see? I want to make sure I got power going down there. This circulator's bad. I'll have to check it. We'll check power. It's a 0015. I should have that in the truck. Yeah, look at, we got no power. It's a bad tube, bad cube. That's why you check shit. Guys telling me, oh, it's a bad circulator. It's a bad circulator. I'm an engineer, I know it's a bad circulator. I'm an engineer, I know. Yeah, you know, alright.
voltage. Could be this cube. Either that or sometimes what happens is there's little fuses here, sometimes they burn out, the fuses burn out. F2. F4. Until it's calling because the light's on there. See it? I think it's the cube relay that's bad. We'll pop this one out and we'll switch it. We'll see if it's the... Oh, yeah, bad fuse. I betcha. Where's the power coming into this baby? Alright, so we got power coming in. 125. Zone 2 should be right here. We got no power going out. So we're gonna find out why. It's gotta be a fuse that's bad. Looks like there's a burnt fuse there. Looks like one of them fuses is burnt. I don't know if you can see that fuse. I think that fuse is burnt. See that one there? Let me get my needle nose. The one on the right there. It looks like it's burnt. Betcha. Shut the power off. I think it's just a fuse. I got some of them fuses in the truck too. Alright, so I got the power off. Let's see if we can get this thing off of here. I got the power off, so there's no power in there. That thing is just... I'm going to take these out. So I got more easier access to it. Anyways. I didn't figure that they would make a better setup there, you know. Here it is. I think it sure looks cooked to me. That's bad. It's a bad fuse. That's all it is. I got some fuses here. I got a couple of more in there. I've been using a lot of these lately. I got these from the supply house. See if I get that fuse in there. They don't give you much flipping room there, you know. It's a tiny fuse. Can you see it? I mean, there's not much to it. These little cube relays just plug right in. That's gonna do it, I'm telling you. We didn't have no power going to the circulator. That's why you gotta check shit, you know. The guys, oh, it's the circulator that's bad. It's the circulator that's bad. A board here, crosser. See if it works now. Oh, it is. It blew the fuse. Must be a bad circulator, I was right. I seen the thing flash. It blew the fuse. So I gotta change it. I got one of them in the truck, 0015. This shouldn't be an issue. But I don't know what zone it is. It's one of these two. It's one of these two here. 0015, so what I'll do is, it's gotta be one of these two here. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably disconnect this, just disconnect this and catch the water in the bucket and worry about purging it out later. I gotta change that motor out. I'm gonna check, make sure which one's short at the ground, but I'll show you how I do it. Let me get in here. Alright, so I put this thing to ohms. I got it so it sounds. Alright, so I'll put one to ground here, and we'll put it to this one. Alright, so it beeped and shut off. So that one's okay. This is the one I'm concerned about, this one. See how it beeps and it stays on? That's the bad one. Let's check this one. That one's not shut. See it beep once and shut off. So that's fine. And then, but that's the problem. It's this the circulator that is blowing the fuse. You could hear it staying on. So that's the one. That's the problem. I got all the power off. That's our problem. I gotta change that circulator. So what I did was I went around and I shut all these other zones off. All these other zones. Because I'm not going to be playing with them. I'm not going to purge any of them. The only two I'm going to worry about are these two here. Now there's antifreeze in the system. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to dump, you know, antifreeze from the boiler into a bucket and work everything through a bucket to get these two here purged out. So let me get it all set up and I'll show you what I do as I go. But I do have another circulator for that, 0015, which is right here. I'm just going to change the housing on it. But I got to get this, we got this isolated with these valves and these valves here, but I got to get the water out of it. So I'm not sure which one it is. I'm probably thinking it's probably this one. We're going to take a chance with that for us, but I'm going to probably, if that's the one it is, I won't have to do that other one. I'll have to do at least one of them. And I shut the water heater off. Got a giant storage tank over there. I got that off there because I don't want to play around with any of this stuff if I don't have to. Alright, so I'm going to be draining this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it through the pump to prime this pump because it needs antifreeze for it to work. And then it's going to, you know, dump into the bucket here. This way here, it'll be primed, ready to go. And look, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go from here into the boiler for the pump. And then we're going to need to drain into this bucket and suck out of this bucket to purge it. But let me just open that for now. I got the water feeder off. Doesn't seem like there's anything in there. It ain't good. Anyway, let me get this apart and see what we could do. Well, we got the power off, so disconnect it. We know this is a bad setup. Red goes to yellow and white to white. must have lost my other Allen key wrench. I don't know where it is. I'm not sure where it is. This will have to work. Kind of in a shitty spot right against the flipping wall like that, huh? That's not good. Sure hit the ground somehow. I don't know. It don't look rusty or nothing. It spins freely. Spins freely. I don't know. There's an O-ring in here. We gotta get the O-ring out. Get the new one prepped and we'll get it in here. Another Allen key, another long Allen wrench that size. I lost the other one somehow. I don't know, I had it on the job the other day. I can't seem to find it. I knew I put it back in the bag because I remember putting it in there. Shit happens. Shit happens, you see. Probably show up, probably find it somewhere. It's usually what happens, you know, you got a tool you're missing, next thing you know, it's like, oh, there it is. I'm looking for that thing. Hello, can I help you? Did you check the pilot on the stove? Was it out? It should be right underneath the range on the top. You lift up the top of the stove and it's right there on the top, the pilot. Oh, the dryer, that should not, have you been using the dryer? Yeah. All I can do is I can take your information and go over there when I get some time. That's all I can do. This is the guy on 144 Lake Street, right? Alright, hang on. What's the phone number? Slow it down. Slow it down. Say it slow. Alright. And what's the name? Alright, I'll call you later when I get some time, okay? Yeah, bye.